So, I have a really sweet DH's mom, and we get along most of the time. However, when she visits our home I notice that she goes through my drawers in the bedroom looking for a charger or something. I find it a bit invasive and embarrassing, especially when she opens the wrong drawer that would have personal items in it like lingerie and then goes on to complain about how uncomfortable it is for her every single time. We've gone back and forth on this, and when I stated that she was wrong for even looking at personal stuff, she said she got confused and didn't know what drawer had the item she looked for. DH suggested I should just bring her whatever she needs instead of having go inside and look herself, but she never asks. So I decided to label my drawers. Meaning I put a sign on every drawer to eliminate Dear MIL's confusion. For example, I put socks sign on the sock drawer, then lingerie sign on the lingerie and underwear drawer, electronics, makeup drawer, etc. You get the idea. The next time Mill visited, she walked into the bedroom looking for something, while I was in the kitchen cooking. Minutes later she came in with my husband asking about the signs I had on each drawer. I told her I just labeled each drawer to end her confusion and help her find what she's looking for quickly. She looked offended and said that she was neither a small child nor stupid to be treated like this. I said I was really trying to help and also try to prevent her from seeing stuff that upset her in the past. She got madder and kept arguing, then left to stay at my Bill's house. Bill called and berated both DH and I, and then DH lashed out saying I caused this mess and I needed to apologize. NTA. Your Mill should not be rummaging around your drawers in your bedroom to begin with, no more than she would want you to be rooting around in her drawers at her home. If she needs something that is not in a public access area, then she needs to ask for assistance and not go snooping through your personal stuff. She should especially not be going through drawers repeatedly, even after discussions about being embarrassed. The woman has no boundaries or shame, and is definitely the op. You're blameless here, and very patient. Someone else recommended locking things before she comes over, and this sounds like a practical solution to me, but if signs offend her, door locking might too. Op's husband should have spoken to his mother about boundaries, asking for a charger before it got to this. NTA. Your Mill is not sweet. She is invasive, rude, and deliberately causing issues. It's time to ban Mill from going into your bedroom, and from going through any personal drawers, cupboards in your home. If she needs a charger, then she'll just need to wait until your husband have a free minute to get her one, or she can just keep her own in her handbag, car. Honestly, I don't see what other reason she would have to go into your personal drawers, cupboards. This isn't including kitchen drawers and such. Sounds like she's nosy and trying to start problems. Your husband needs to lay down both of your boundaries with his mum, and then if she can't respect them or you, then he needs to tell her she's no longer welcome to visit. I'm trying to remember the last time when even my own mum or sisters have went into any of my personal drawers, cupboards at my house, and I cannot think of or remember a time. Anyone remember that post where the woman put nanny cams up and caught her Mill sabotaging her birth control? NTA, and you're kind of my hero. The signs essentially eliminated her excuse to snoop, and now she's salty about it. Hopefully your husband gets his head out of his ass and realizes that his mother is literally offended over you labeling your own drawers. If she didn't want to be able to snoop, why would that bother her? It's not like Op labeled her husband's drawers. So either husband has to shut up and admit there was a chance mother-in-law was snooping, or shut up and get that now mother-in-law knows which drawer it could be found in. It's not like mother-in-law was going through his drawers. NTA. She feigned confusion to excuse her snooping. You believed and accommodated her. She's mad you believed her lies and took her excuse away. And made her look like an idiot. Win-win. She is nosy AF and her boys enable her. You were being logical and rational. Clearly she got busted and no longer had an excuse, so she's blaming you instead of admitting she's being inappropriate. Her entire response is overblown and she knows how to manipulate her sons. Say that when she visits she needs to stay at Bill's house from now on and see how long her behavior lasts there. Note how she's not going through her son's drawers. Op should ask husband and Bill how would they feel if their Mills rifled through their drawers. This is next level gaslighting. So, this woman has zero boundaries and rummages through your personal items on the regular. Then gets upset when she sees something that should actually be there. Then she overreacts, gets offended when you treat her like a child, even though she has behaved like one on numerous occasions in your house. She follows that up with this chaser. Let's talk smack about Op and get everyone pissed off at her. There is no way you are ta, but that doesn't really cover it adequately. There really is so much wrong with this. I think you might need a reality check. This family is sick. NTA. She has AR, just normal. Whole support sub here. Have at it, Op. NTA. For one thing, this is a major invasion of privacy. If I had someone who came into my home, family or not, and then just started going through my drawers, I'd show them the door. Your Mill is just mad that she got called out on her behavior. No telling what she told Bill, but tell him your side, and if he won't listen or still gets onto you, then tell him to stuff it. It also sounds like DH should sleep on the couch tonight. Or go to his house looking for a charger. NTA. Buy a strapon with the biggest dildo you can find. Give her something to clutch her pearls over. Rolling on the floor laughing. And label the drawer, dildos, large. Edit. Name it, dildos small, so she thinks there are even bigger ones. LMFAONTA. Oh my god. You held more restraint than me when she said she's not stupid to be treated like this because good lord does history not corroborate. NTA. Just put a sign on your bedroom door that says no MILs allowed. Or may have to simply keep the bedroom locked and key in your bosom, cell phone case whenever she is around. You know, the more that I think about it, she ain't in there looking for nothing she actually needs, 'cause it can't be anything in her son and his wife's bedroom she actually needs. She is looking for something wrong, inappropriate, to have something to judge Op for, hold over OP's head or to just simply gossip about. NTA. I would be walking upstairs to lock the bedroom door promptly when Mill arrives. Why's this door locked? Why do you feel the need to enter my sex dungeon? End of convo. Nah. The husband would probably give her the key so she can continue to get stuff, snoop through their stuff and potentially sabotage birth control. She needs to put locks on the specific drawers that the Mill has no business being in. That way even the husband would realize how much nonsense the Mill is being. Though even then I wouldn't put it past the Mill taking something and feigning ignorance so she has a reason to still search the drawers. If I was the Op I would just lay down the law and ban the Mill from their bedroom. However, I've got it easy because an outsider so I can just say things like that. NTA. It is completely beyond my comprehension what my Mill could possibly need out of my bedroom to begin with. I once walked into my bedroom and had the scare of my life when I saw my Mill standing in the middle of my bathroom. I asked what she was doing and she said she was waiting for my husband to finish in the throne room, so he could show her where the shampoo was in the bathroom she was using on the other side of the house. The shampoo I had just shown her the previous day. I escorted her down the hallway and yep, the shampoo was still in its same spot. We started discussing buying a house with a guest room and full bathroom on the first floor with a master bedroom with bathroom on the second floor. When he took a job in another city, that was my one requirement, much to the chagrin of one of our agents. To this day I have no idea what MIL's actual purpose was. EDT. Pronouns needed to be fixed. NTA. Lock your rooms and leave the charger on the counter before she comes over. Yes. Much more simple and boundary setting solution. Labeling drawers still does not stop Mill from going through a couple's bedroom. NTA. What in the fuck is it with in-laws who go through your drawers without explicit permission? I've seen posts like these and these never seem to end with, once I discovered what was going on I threw them out of the house for such a massive breach of trust. Why are people so tolerant of this shit? Right? I agree 100%. To be fair though, the people who would kick the nosy relative out probably wouldn't be posting on here. They'd say, no I'm not the a-hole, she is and she's not allowed back. NTA. The solution is not labels but more interesting content. Whips and handcuffs. Feather boa. Whatever you can find cheap like an envelope with pictures of random people. A hunting knife, with blood. Use your imagination. But what if she labeled every drawer, butt stuff, then filled each drawer with random stuff like a feather boa and a hunting knife? NTA. Mill wanted an excuse to go through your drawers and be nosy. You just took it from her, that's why she's mad. I would be thrilled at someone having labeled drawers if I was constantly having trouble finding things at their house. Okay. Show of hands as to who the hell keeps spare phone chargers in their underwear drawer. Really? No one? Your mill isn't sweet. She also isn't looking for a charger. She's snooping. And just to be more invasive, she then gets offended by finding perfecting normal things in your dresser drawers. You shouldn't be labeling your drawers. You should be locking your bedroom door and putting chargers out in the open, just in case she needs one. Everyone in this story is an except you. Why is your husband mad at you? See, his mother is a snoop. You're NTA, but you're naive if you actually think she was looking for a charger. I hope she snoops through Bill's stuff now so he can see why she's the problem, not you. The first time my mill, or anyone else, went in my bedroom and looked through my drawers would be the last time she entered my home. NTA. It sounds like your mill is looking for a reason to be upset here. She goes poking through your bedroom instead of asking and gets upset at what she finds, so you give her signs to help her find only what she's looking for and she gets upset about that. It seems like you just can't win on this subject with her. Absolutely NTA. What she is doing is an invasion of privacy and so inappropriate. You did nothing wrong. Those are your drawers. You can put whatever you want on them. Stand your ground and do not apologize. In fact, she owes you an apology. So does your husband. NTA. She's snooping. NTA. Stop beating around the bush and just straight up tell DH and Mill that you don't like her going through your stuff without permission and that it's a boundary they need to respect. Honestly, it's effed up that she does that. WTF? NTA big time. She's a busybody and you get yelled at? I would have never ever allowed her to go to my private sleeping room. If she ever comes back, believe me, she 1,000,000% will close the doors with keys and let a charger in the kitchen for her. Your room is prohibited for anyone other than you and your hubby. I'm not sure I'd let her hubby in either at this stage. He needs to have her back instead of demanding she fixes it. His mum, he should be dealing. What are you supposed to be apologizing for? She, herself, said she was getting confused looking for things in your drawers. NTA. Oh, please tell me you labeled a drawer, vibrators. NTA. A person who shouldn't be in your bedroom in the first place complaining about how you organize your bedroom is priceless.